A short war and a quick victory. That was the promise of Emperor Wilhelm II in 1914. But overconfidence on the part of the German army's Prussian leaders would quickly prove imprudent. Before focusing on the Eastern Front, troops planned to conquer France, expecting a repeat of the easy triumph of 1870.
The Schlieffen Plan failed primarily because it largely depended on the notion that France was weak and that the country was in a state of decay, while Germany had the upper hand, what with its demographic and economic boom.
But sending soldiers to Paris on foot leaves German troops exhausted and the army's forces depleted. In September, the French win the Battle of the Marne. Then, by invading neutral Belgium, Germany precipitates British involvement in the war. As a result, the country finds itself surrounded by enemies, and the ensuing blockade throttles the German economy. In Berlin, the military leadership reacts by launching the submarine Battle of the Atlantic, with the aim of disrupting shipping routes between Britain and the US.
The main issue with this all-out submarine warfare is that it basically led to the US joining the war. Germany knew the risk, but thought it could play for time, as the US Army wasn't operational.
The pullout of Russia in 1917 offers Germany some respite, but the country's military chiefs need to act quickly before the balance of power swings irretrievably in the Allies' favour. In effect, 900,000 German soldiers die in the first 6 months of 1918. Meanwhile, the same number of American troops land in France.
With the offensives of 1918, Germany is clearly playing its last card. If it fails, then defeat will be inevitable.
By the end of the summer, Marshal Hindenburg and General Ludendorff had accepted that the war was lost and asked to negotiate an armistice. But while the two are credited with bringing the conflict to an end, they also promoted a dangerous narrative that the army was betrayed by Germany's new civilian government following the emperor's abdication. The so-called stab-in-the-back myth would go on to become a powerful propaganda tool and a cornerstone of the Nazis' anti-Semitic rhetoric.